Welcome to live baseball action. JV Patriots taking on the Rolesville Rams in this morning's first game of three, second game of three, first game of the day. Up to bat for the Patriots, leadoff hitter Tino Ramirez.
That's the plan. Game would be over in an hour. 0-0 going into the bottom of the 15th.
Ramirez goes
now
down.
Number 20, Langdon Berry.
They're probably surprised. That was the best pitch.
Today's catcher, freshman Landon Berry. First pitch to Berry. Called strike. I jiggled it. No, you're good. Just adjusting the mic for pick both of us up here in the booth with me this afternoon, or this morning rather. Mr. Brian Von Dett. On the other end of the table, stadium announcer Brent.
That's it.
Pitch to Berry, fly ball, left center field. Diving center fielder trying to make the grab. Berry's going to have a stand-up double. I'm not sure if our radar's picking up yet. We'll see on the next
Now
pitch.
batting number 4, Jens Steiner.
Operating on a single camera this morning.
Pinch running number 24, Micah Gasper.
Gasper out to second base for the catcher Landon Berry. Steiner drawing third base duties in this morning's matchup against Rolesville Rams. First pitch fouled off out of play. So overcast skies, but mild and comfortable. Good baseball weather here in early April. Called strike on the outside corner. A little bit of a delayed reaction by the umpire. Next pitch, hit hard, chopper to the shortstop. Steiner not able to beat out the throw, but advances
Called him out at first.
Gasper over to third. So a sacrifice.
Now batting number 17, Nick Ham.
To advance a runner. Designated hitter now up to bat. Number 17, Nick Ham. Swing and a miss. Or foul tip into the glove of the catcher. That was 77. So let's see if we can get the.
I think it's right in front.
It's right here.
I see it.
And we're gonna have to share the screen here.
Low 70s.
We'll tell you in a second. Called strike. The full count ends the inning.
And that ends the threat as we head to the bottom of the first, 0-0.
So one left on base. So as we go into the bottom of the first inning, we'll take a look at the Patriots defense here, taking the mound, young man on the mound for the Patriots this morning. Veteran sophomore pitcher Cole Flanagan. I believe this is his fourth start for the season.
Fourth start for the season.
Cole has definitely been a journeyman here for the Patriots. He's facing the most number of batters so far this season from the mound. Behind the dish, freshman catcher Landon Berry giving sophomore Ash Doyen a break. Across the infield, Jen Steiner, Tino Ramirez, Aiden Santabria, and Declan Jack. Across the outfield, Jackson Mansfield, Brendan Patience, and Luke Hemrick out and right. It's a beautiful Tuesday morning
I just know your son's name is JJ.
in Wendell, North Carolina,
You and all the police around too.
as we're watching some
Pitching for
more baseball live from behind the backstop.
number 18, Cole.
Another broadcast of Patriots JV baseball team. This morning, the very hot JV freshman Patriots look to make it 6 in a row as they take on Rolesville Rams here in the bottom of the first inning. Patriots' 9th game of the spring season, second game of 3 in the Battle of the Boneyard Spring Break Tournament, being hosted by the Corinth Holders Pirates.
Leading off for Rolesville, number 3, Andrew Reynolds.
Reynolds, the pitcher for the Rams, leadoff batter. Good thing I guess we don't have a camera out there yet, Brian.
No, we don't.
Kind of unusual to play baseball in the rain in North Carolina. Usually the threat of water cancels a game. First pitch by Flanagan.
Yes.
Inside, ground ball to Steiner across the diamond over to Declan Jack for the first out. 1 pitch, 1 out.
No precipitation.
7 up in the plate, number 6, DJ Bryant.
DJ Bryant, left fielder for the Rolesville Rams. Flanagan off to a great start here with.
There's no cords in the way, are there?
Nope. Foul ball into the backstop.
And just like that, it's over.
Again, Apex Friendship Patriots taking on the Rolesville Rams. Battle of the Boneyard
Call it strike.
Spring Break Tournament. Called strike. This is going to be an interesting game.
Did you guys struggle a little bit after playing this the first time? No.
Flanagan comes set and deals. Foul ball bounced off the plate. Still an 0-2 count on Bryant.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know that we can do anything with that right yet. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Bryant. Flanagan deals. Outside. Just misses outside, goes to a full count. I was anticipating that, Brian. I already had the count set to a full.
Good for
Before
you.
that pitch.
You had mental telephony.
The first time I was prepared for something. Swung on, chopped to shortstop. Santabria fields it cleanly. Over to Declan Jack for the second out. Patriots looking like a good defensive baseball team out there on the infield this morning.
What position is
Karma.
Ah,
what position does Jaden Smith play?
it's just baseball.
You put F8 for the last out again.
Got some fresh legs, fresh gloves, fresh eyes out on the infield. Coach Vargas changing it up. Flanagan tries the breaking ball, stays up and over the top of the helmet of Helseth. Helseth.
Oh my God, this kid's brother.
Flanagan deals the 1-0. Swung on, chopped up the middle. Sanabria bobbles it behind second base. So batter's going to reach on E4.
Now batting number 4, Eli Cam.
Eli Cam, the catcher for the Rolesville Rams in this morning's game. Let's check in, Brian, and just make sure our live stream is live streaming. Says it's live. We'll have to trust the folks at Google.
You know somebody
First
there, don't you?
pitch, called strike. Swung on, chopped to short, over to first. 5-3,
After one,
inning ending out.
0-0.
Taking a look at the lineup for the Patriots in this morning's game, Ramirez, Berry, Steiner started off the top of the first inning 1-2-3. No, Berry got on, left. This is terrible. I got to do a better job. Ham ended the inning, so we're starting off with Mansfield, Patience, and Hemrick here in the top of the second inning. After that, first baseman Declan Jack and Aiden Sanabria round out the batting order before we go back to the top.
How many K, 2 3s? I guess, right?
Quick look at the comparison between the two teams. Patriots coming into this morning's game 7-2, Rams 5-6. Scoring averages, Patriots outpacing the Rams 10 to 6.5, I think.
We missed it.
We got the same graphic in there twice. My apologies. But nonetheless, the Patriots are coming into the game as the favorites to win, but that would make it 6 in a row. So while the Patriots are riding on a wave of confidence, Patriots fans cautiously having their fingers crossed, being that most of their fans are friends and family, trying to be realistic. Certainly love to see them make it 6 in a row.
Yeah, 7 assists on 21 putouts.
Again, Friendship facing off against Rolesville in second of 3 games at the Battle of the Boneyard Spring Break Tournament,
Leading
being
off the
hosted
top
in
of the
Wendell,
second,
North
number
Carolina
1,
by the
Jackson
Corinth
Mansfield.
Holders Pirates.
Wendell.
Wendell?
Yeah.
You can tell I'm from the north, huh? So the lower thirds here have not been updated. Had a quick turnaround last night, getting in a little bit late after a 4 o'clock start. Called strike on Patience, 65 mile an hour off-speed pitch. A little bit of a breaking ball. The 0-1 fouled off into the backstop. Takes our radar and field microphone for a bit of a ride. See if I bring up
78 there.
Try to bring up Max Preps. We can look at some player stats. Fouled off by Patience. Oh, sorry. Mansfield. Why am I saying Patience? They're right back to back with numbers. 75 mile an hour upstairs. 2-2. Got the rabbit ears by the home plate umpire. The pitch to Mansfield inside.
Says it connected.
So Mansfield makes his way down to first base
batting
after
number
drawing the
12.
walk.
Brendan Patience.
Now we have Mr. Patience. There we go. After a quick sprinkle in the first inning, we got some sunshine breaking out. Head first dive back to first. Pickoff not in time. The Patriots rather sitting at an 800 club coming into this morning's game. Called strike on the inside. Rolesville close loss, another pickoff attempt. Mansfield again, head first dive. Plenty of time. Rolesville lost last night to Middle Creek, Apex Middle Creek Mustangs 2-1, just before the Patriots took the field.
Patience gets a ball up high.
1-1. Mid-70s fastball, high and outside. Reynolds deals, runner goes, catcher throws. Plenty of time.
Yes, sir.
Stolen base for Mr. Mansfield. Opportunity here for Patience to drive a run in. First of the day.
2 runs in. If he gets to third, he's going home.
Yeah, Brendan showed yesterday has plenty of wheels to get around the
Base path.
around the base path. Draws the walk.
Draws a walk.
So
Base is loaded.
top of the second, 2 walks from
Now
Reynolds.
batting number 23, Luke Emmerich.
I think they should.
Probably.
Hemrick pitched the 4th and 5th innings yesterday. Pulls the right field start straw for the Patriots. Runners leading. Marginal coverage. 70 miles an hour, high and outside. I don't know. I think the radar gun is almost more fun than another camera angle at this point.
Yeah, I mean,
It gives more insight.
that's what the pitchers want to see and
Yeah,
hear.
scouts want to see,
Yeah.
schools want to see. Hemrick fouls one off into the net.
But don't stop doing what you're doing. Just add to it.
Yeah, I have
You have to have another extra hour and a half to get ready.
Yeah, exactly. These road games are brutal on the setup.
Foul ball.
Another foul ball out into the woods. There's actually a pond out there.
Yes, there is.
I'm sure it's chock full of brand new baseballs.
Yeah, it is.
If only they were reusable like golf balls,
Yeah.
right? You could put on some scuba gear, ward off the snakes and turtles.
You were putting that up there.
Reynolds steps off the mound.
Yeah, it's surprising they don't have it now. You guys got such a great field.
Money. When you sport.
Wait till you come to Wake County and see their fields.
Well, we play in county. We play in conference with like South Gardner, Southeast Raleigh.
So 1 ball, 2 strikes on Hemrick. No outs, 2 on. Top of the second. First opportunity here for the Patriots to score runs.
They don't even have
Reynolds deals. Hemrick swings. High fly ball out of play. It's going to hit the bus. Hits the bus. So one of the Wake County athletic transportation buses. Way out of frame. Hemrick puts that one on top of the bus.
You guys have dugouts?
The 1-2 again.
Yeah.
Just
Like south corner.
downstairs. Home plate umpire gives the motion, need to pull it up a little.
Chain link frames, chain link going out. Like,
The deuces. Goes to a full count.
I'll play here as well.
So Patriots are being patient, as did Patience, here as Reynolds struggles to find the strike zone regularly in the top of the second inning.
Put them in, hand by one way.
Reynolds comes set, now deals. Outside, woo! Umpire's going to call that one, bows it out, sends Hemrick back to the dugout for the
Setting
first
up to
out.
plate number 16, Declan Jack.
So while Declan has had 3 appearances on the mound, he's only really had a handful, if that, of plate appearances. But he is batting 1,000 at this point. Fastball goes outside 77 miles an hour. And Declan is just as effective at the plate as he is off the mound. Reynolds deals inside past the belt buckle of Mr. Jack.
You know, I'll take my son for it.
Yeah.
He knows good and bad.
The 2-0 to Jack outside, other batter's box. So the Patriots are showing some good plate discipline here as Reynolds struggles to find the strike zone. Though, unfortunately, Hemrick, trying to play the odds, came up snake eyes. Whew. All right, so the umpire is going to give those 7 inches between the outside edge of the plate and the other batter's box today.
Just got to get used to it.
Yep. Reynolds about to deal the 31 pitch to Declan Jack. Same pitch, same call. You're going to have to crowd the plate and reach those today, right?
Look at how big the batter's box
Yeah.
is, how far it
Yeah,
is
yeah.
up the line.
The full count payoff. Goes downstairs.
Batting number 5,
Draws the walk and loads up the bases.
Sanabria.
So Sanabria, last man on the lineup card for today. Take a quick look at the starting lineup.
How many Ks are you talking about?
With only 1 out right now, assuming there's not a double play action that goes on. On deck is top of the lineup, Tino Ramirez, playing shortstop. Again, just to get a starting lineup and defensive look for the Patriots.
Well, we would do it like most.
Steiner, Ramirez, Sanabria, Jack on the infield. Mansfield, Patience, Hemrick around the outfield with Flanagan and Barry between the bump and dish. Thank you for joining us live from behind the backstop on YouTube. Scrapped the Facebook live stream because we got flagged with all the copywritten between inning music yesterday, so not going to waste my time there. I think becomes a disappointment for those trying to tune in from around the country. North Dakota, Tacoma, Washington, Missouri, Florida, Virginia,
Michigan,
Ohio. Where else do we have viewers from, Brian?
Pennsylvania is one.
Yeah, Pennsylvania. I know we have a friend out of New York who tried tuning in yesterday. He was over in Myrtle Beach, but he's a Central New Yorker. He's down in Myrtle Beach with his son playing a spring break tournament. That's that 7 inches of strike zone, extra strike zone.
I don't think you can reach that far out there.
Yeah, no, I don't. I think the boys would need a 36-inch bat in order to touch that. So Sanabria draws another walk. Reynolds is struggling.
Now batting number 3, Tino Ramirez.
Top of the lineup, Tino Ramirez.
No.
47 pitches for Reynolds here.
Oh, Rolesville's
Called strike on the inside. Ramirez 0 for 1. You'd think I should know what he did. He struck out in his first at bat. So now Reynolds starting to find the strike zone. Home plate umpire's got the swagger in his call, that fashionably delayed strike. Low and outside, needs to bring it up. I think he did find the extra 7 inches though of strike zone. That is between the outside edge and the inside line of the other batter's box. Swing and a miss. So Ramirez now 0 for 2.
Now batting number 20, Landon Berry.
Starting catcher in this morning's game for the Patriots, freshman southpaw. First pitch called strike. Boy, Reynolds is hot and cold here. He loaded up the bases with walks, walks one in, and now he's starting to find the strike zone.
Made a good adjustment.
Yeah, he
78
has.
right there.
Yeah, Barry checks his swing, but it's still a called strike. So I think at this point the Patriots need to start swinging. Ooh, all right. What do I know? Barry with a pretty strong batting average so far this season. Umpire gives time. The 1-2 to Barry. Close him out. Umpire likes the outside edges here for a called third strike, I think. So Patriots leave the bases loaded after Reynolds walks one in. As Brian Von Det pointed out, starting pitcher for the Rolesville Rams, Mr. Reynolds, made an adjustment after a number of walks and starts finding the strike zone. Again, thank you for donations that have come in so far. Miss Jean Steiner and Mr. Craig Montour, North Dakota and Tacoma, Washington. I think we received donations to cover production costs from those folks who most appreciate it, long distance.
That's awesome.
Yeah, really nice, greatly appreciated support. If any denomination is welcome, take a screenshot, take a picture of our QR code, Venmo us, anything you have to spare, and we'll be glad to put it toward our mobile data plan, streaming broadcast subscription costs. I'll have to put out a, what do they call that, a sheet of expenses just to make sure everybody understands we're not making profits here. But thank you again for your viewership.
Well, I mean, it hit,
Greatly appreciated.
like on the bounce.
Yeah, hit the one truck over here.
Back to live action if
Leading
I
off
can
the
figure
bottom
out how to
second.
do it.
Number 15, Carter De Silva.
Right? That ball ball checked it yesterday, the first inning.
Hit the one truck.
So Flanagan in the first inning, 12 pitches, 8 strikes, 4 batters faced.
But when he gets a hold, it goes.
De Silva is the second baseman for the Rams. First pitch, swung and a miss.
He was just
His ugly power.
Take a look at our live comments here in a moment. Second pitch from Flanagan, down the middle, chop to the third baseman. Steiner fields it cleanly over to Declan Jack for the first out. Kind of a repeat of the first inning. So
Now
no
batting number
comments
14,
just yet.
Jack
He's in the
Williams.
booster club, so you could throw out his name. So he's watching.
Struck out yesterday.
All right. Thank you to Mr. Is it Lowell?
Chris Lowell.
Chris Lowell, tuning in from the AFPAC Booster Club Board of Directors. Appreciate your support. Feel free to tell all your friends and family of our live broadcast this season of the JV Patriots baseball team.
Put in all these stats.
I know it's Mike Carter. Never heard.
Probably positive. No, he actually has a lot.
Pitch is swung on, fouled off. Takes the count to 1-1.
No, he struck out like a lot at the beginning. He's been doing good lately.
Carter strikes out to like top.
I don't think Taco strikes out so much.
Hit Joe.
Flanagan comes set.
I feel like strikes out that much.
Deals the 1-1.
Like he struck out 2 times.
Low 60s breaking ball. Landon Berry with the block. Keeps it out in front. Saw quite a bit of that yesterday between Ash Doyen and Owen Weigel.
Yeah.
I love seeing the coach getting in, number of players, not making these boys suffer. They got 3 games in a row here. Nice fastball, finds that outside edge. Got a conversation going on here. Home plate umpire pointing over at the Rolesville Rams dugout, asking the.
Stay in the dugout deeper.
Well, I think the catcher was using the bat like a sniper gun, kind of imitating like he was taking shots. That was a good call by the home plate umpire. It's good sportsmanship. Oh, that one didn't feel good. All right, so Wiggins gets hit, goes down to first.
Now batting number 9, Cody Hosel.
Hosel, the center fielder in this morning's game for the Rams. So 1 out, 1 on. Right-handed Hosel at the plate. Flanagan with the fastball. A little bit upstairs.
They prove that he's faster than Carter.
Oh, he's 100% faster than Carter.
Pacing myself with the morning nitro cold brew from Starbucks. Not a sponsor, so.
Oh, Jesus.
No. 2 in a row.
2 in a row, same spot.
All right. Gonna have to change the
Move the plate for him.
change where he's looking.
Was it a bunt?
Yeah, he held it out there.
Oh, well,
Now batting number 16, Dalen Boykin.
you have to make it inside.
Boykin. See if I can pronounce this correctly. Boykin. Boykin.
Other one like this.
Dalen Boykin, the designated hitter for the Rams. Assistant coach for the Patriots, Cole Chrisman, young man, college student, stepping into the role of coach here for the first time. Really impressive. I've said it in the past and I continue to say it. It's a great example that he's setting for these boys, not only because he's a recent collegiate player himself and pitcher, but just setting the role model of giving back to the game. I think too many boys that step away, that finally end their career, kind of just go on to a life of citizenship, and he's giving back. That's really, really great. The 1-0 inside. Boykin swing and a miss.
Swinging at a 74 pitch.
Yeah. Mr. Flanagan, I might go right back there again. Runners go. Barry throws down to second, gets the runner. He's out.
Look at second. Good throw. Watch
Now
for home.
Santabria looking over at third base. So 2 outs. Not sure if that was a called strike or not. Let's see. Did he swing or was that a called strike?
I think it was a called strike.
I saw the runners going. Am I at 2 balls, 1 strike? All right. I was going to say my attention went to the runners as soon as they took off.
We were looking for the play.
Yep. Flanagan deals the 2-1. Inside, Boykin, high fly ball, left field out of play. No chance for
Long run for
Mansfield. It was in the stadium, but it was just not reachable unless Mansfield had been playing tight to the line, which wisely he was not. I do like to see in this morning's game the outfield is playing back reasonably. trying to minimize any damage of fly balls over their head. Oh, Flanagan's trying to get this breaking ball to come in, and it's staying out there right in line. So a third
Now batting number 10.
hit by pitch for Flanagan here in the bottom of the second inning. Just our camera angle, just a touch.
He's above 25.
I need a little tripod here.
He's above 27.
And I did not bring one with me. There's one out in the car.
Above 27. I need it.
Let's see. Maybe I lied.
He's from Canada.
So new batter, new count.
Probably not it.
No.
Runners on first and third. We'll see if the Rams try a
I mean, I could just put it this way.
pinch run.
Hey, but what position is
Up and in, yeah. He's got to move his sights
Gotta move
to the
his-
other side of the plate.
Move to the other side of the
Yeah.
rubber.
Brian, go ahead and take that.
Not at all.
Try taking that mount apart between these two devices right there. We'll see if we can't put that up on this little tripod, and we'll get a
Now batting number 3.
zoomed in angle on our
Andrew
pitcher.
Reynolds.
All right, so Declan Jack, starting pitcher from yesterday's game, comes over.
Over 27.
Give a little chat to Flanagan. Words of advice. I'm sure Mr. Jack has
30. Is the Brewers?
seen plenty of. Yeah, you got to keep the red one tight.
Okay.
Apologies, folks. We're doing some production, and I'll try to hold this while you twist that.
No. I'm talking about the fat dude.
Oops.
First time ever, right?
Yep.
No, no.
On the White Sox.
Vogelback? Is that his name? Daniel?
Interesting. The threads are not going to line up, believe it or not. Amazing,
He's on the Pirates now.
isn't it?
I should actually pay attention.
Another pitch inside from Flanagan. Not that that's on the.
So Flanagan trying to get the fastball into the strike zone, struggling a little bit.
Oh my god. Okay.
There he goes.
There you go.
Good job, Mr. Flanagan.
Do it again.
And I was thinking that it tells me he's still alive. Even though they don't.
Swung on, just under the glove of Ramirez.
Run scores.
Run is going to score. So tie game here in the bottom of the second on a
Oh, that's all your fault.
E6 maybe?
E6,
Hard to
yeah.
say. I don't know if his glove touched it, so I don't want to jump to conclusions, but well, can't say I didn't try here, Brian. This tripod is all about this little booger here. So Wiggins with the hit. Bryant now up to bat for the Rams with bases loaded, 2 outs.
Still have any pass balls this week? You still have any pass balls this week?
Flanagan deals, fastball, fouled off, out of play.
For some reason, I don't remember what
I'm gonna try improvising something here, Brian.
Oh, yes, he did.
Is that a Marines or an Army thing? Improvise, overcome, adapt? Or is that just a movie line?
Probably a movie line. One way or another, somebody stole it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good though. Oh, right back to Flanagan into the glove.
That's the way to get out of an
So
inning.
Bryant lines one back at Flanagan, who just protecting himself.
By Flanagan and the inning.
Almost said- He almost put 3
Roseville
balls in
takes the
play.
lead 2-1
Yeah,
after
that
2.
was a screamer. I think
Yeah.
that's really every
Yeah.
pitcher's nightmare,
If it's a ball,
Wow.
getting one right back at you.
it's an
It's not here.
All right, so we're gonna try this now.
Come on, Lord.
What's that?
If at first you fail, keep trying till you succeed.
I know.
this is either going to work or it's going to look terrible. All right, again, thanks for joining us live from behind the backstop on YouTube, JV Patriots Baseball. Game 2 of 3 in the Battle at the Boneyard Spring Break Invitational Tournament. Patriots winning yesterday in a nail-biter. They were ahead by 5, I think it was.
5-0.
Yeah, and then
Wheels came off.
wheels started coming off. First run came in on an error in the 6th, and then in the 7th, things got a little bit hairy, but Brady Byler managed to close out the game and preserve the win on a 3-inning start by Declan Jack. I think he had faced 10 batters. I have my notes here. Let me give a quick read. Why don't I? Let's see, Jack, 10 batters, 3 full innings, 48 pitches, gave up 2 hits, no walks, 4 strikeouts with 1 going down looking. Behind him, Luke Hemrick, the freshman southpaw I mentioned earlier. He came in for the 4th and 5th inning, kept it a shutout throughout. Followed up in the 6th inning was Simon Martone, throwing some gas, topping out at 84 miles an hour. And then in the 7th, Brady Byler put in another single inning himself. And the Patriots made it 5 in a row.
Is that a pitching change?
No, they had
Yes, it is.
they had 5 hits.
Is that 18 pitching?
Leading off the top of the third, number 4, Gents Steiner.
They had 5 hits and 3 walks.
How are we looking, Mr. Jack?
Abe says that the YouTube stream just keeps buffering.
Yeah, unfortunately I can't tell everybody to get off their phones.
What?
But I would love to.
It's just a signal issue, like a bandwidth issue.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody wants to.
We'll bring the production truck next time. that
Yes.
has a satellite uplink.
Yep. So unfortunately, the game will have to get uploaded after the fact.
Can't we get it out of the sky like Elon Musk?
Hey, if anybody wants to make a donation, I think it's $500 for one of those devices.
Don't you
And,
know some people at Google and Spectrum and stuff?
no, not me. Not me at all. Oh. There goes the camera and a water bottle.
Now batting, number 17, Nick Ham.
I'll take care of him for you.
Thank you. Failed attempt at.
Her needs a team of purpose. This is about
Take over, at least given verbal.
This has 8. I haven't put any call in the game, so thanks to strike out from that game, I didn't put in there. Yeah, that's what I just did. Prince is at 8, Hearn is at 9, and I'm missing the call in the game. You're asking who has the least amount, though? Bobby has 2 and 19 plate appearances. Campbell has 5 and 13. Carter has 7 and 35. Dolanchek has 3 and 42 plate appearances. Taco has 3 and 37 plate appearances.
What's the count?
One common.
Oh, so he's 4. I haven't put any confidence yet.
Yeah, one common.
What's the count?
Maybe 2-2?
I have
Yeah, 2-2.
Right now the count is 2-2. Big fly ball to right field, easily caught by the right fielder
Now batting, number 11, Jackson
for
Mansfield.
Rolesville. Jackson Mansfield. Coming into the batter's box now.
File has 3 and 20 plate appearances.
With all those checks, we should have more.
Hearn has 9 and 39 plate appearances. Hens has 8 and 41 plate appearances.
We have a
Hopkins has 5 and 18.
transmission error, but we'll keep
Rappaport
recording it.
has
At least
3
we can
and
upload
40
it
plate
afterward.
appearances.
Unfortunately, the
Stuckey has 3 and 41
router
plate
seemed to have just
appearances.
cut out totally.
That's not a good thing.
And what's interesting is usually the software would tell us
That there's a problem.
that there's a problem, and it did not.
1, 2 needs a right.
Yeah.
So that when 3, 4, 5 come up.
No, but yeah, I think no one struck out 2 times that column. So that puts him at.
I don't want you to drop that
See there, it
again.
did now.
I don't think he struck out 2 times. Maybe he did.
That's what I said.
See if it picks back up where we left off.
Abort the mission.
Well, can't tell. Patriots struggling here, huh?
Now batting number 15, Carter De Silva.
I'll probably add up to the fucking.
More than that.
And yeah, more than that. Who we are?
Call overturned. We got him on the tag.
Just 2 outs, right?
One constant.
All right, looks like we might be back live, Brian, after some type of transmission hiccup. That really takes the wind out of my sail.
We come to Rolesville.
Joe didn't strike out of the column either.
So Connor Payne on the mound now for the Patriots.
Hayden and Carter had 1.
Coming in behind Cole Flanagan.
7 up to the plate, number 14, Jack Wiggins.
This kid's one of our best friends.
Carter is proven that I can't really push him right now. So. Well, yeah, everything was on this. Besides maybe hitting. He can't hit. Only had 2 walks on Saturday too. And the file had both of them.
2 outs, 1 on. Pick off close, but not in time.
3 hits, 1 single, 1 double, 1 triple,
So Patriots down by 1 run now in the bottom of the 3rd inning.
3 RBIs.
Connor Payne pitching for the
6
Patriots.
total bases.
Runner goes. Wiggins swings on a hit and run, fouls it off.
Base. That's a stop. That's a stat line I like to see right there. 3 for 3 with 2 runs, 3 RBIs, a single, double, triple, 6 total bases, and a stolen base. Can't really get much better than that. Just need a big fly.
Kind of almost the same thing we were trying to do.
Theirs is about the exact same. Their stat line, besides
Stolen base.
turnout 3 runs. And 2 runs.
Pitch swung on and a miss. Ends the inning. So Patriots come up to bat,
And that ends the third. Rolesville still leading 2-1.
looking to get back the run that they gave up to lose the lead.
Productive day. Rapid one that day. No stats before 4 at-bats. Was that productive day for Rapid one that day?
Almost going to have to keep a close eye on our router just to make sure that it doesn't drop out again on us.
Yeah.
Not sure what that's about. Apologies to those trying to follow along on YouTube. Thank you for the heads up from Mrs. Jack, who's trying to watch remotely.
Nah, he grounded that one day.
No. Oh, yeah, I'm saying.
What am I thinking? Nice phone mount right here.
He just undercuts the ball.
Sometimes we overlook the obvious, Brian.
Yeah, oh,
It's a tall pitcher.
it's a male thing.
Yeah.
Because he has that upward swing.
What? She loves me. I didn't know that.
It's on point.
Not really against Brady Johnson.
Same thing.
If I could just feel how chase up feels from it, I'd be
Leading off the top of the fourth, number 12, Brendan Patience.
Against Conley, he still hit under 300.
I feel like yesterday we saw a lot more pitches at the plate then.
Huh?
I feel like yesterday we saw more pitches at the plate.
Yeah, 100%.
I know that if we put all our averages, we're seeing a total less than 2 pitches per at bat.
Well, there's some games that I told y'all we saw like 75 pitches in like 3 rounds.
Guess that was a called strike.
Gotta be a called strike.
Play on.
How,
Try to catch it if you drop it. That way the boss doesn't have to get involved.
No, there's one. There's no Gango Road.
yeah, I gotta keep on our toes.
You're batting.
That's decent for pitches.
Swung on, high fly ball. Center fielder gets under it.
You know what you should do is you should just get some, like for away games,
Now batting number
get some
23,
Phil
Luke
Velcro,
Hemrick.
and then you can kind of stick them up a little bit better than having it with all these.
Yeah, it's there's pros and cons to that, believe it or not.
No, I have. We're good.
You sure?
I think if we just leave this about here, that'll probably make a nice additional camera angle for us.
Absolutely.
So Patience flies out.
A whole lot better.
We are in the top of the fourth. I got to clean up my my scoreboard here.
We are about our
Sorry about the delay, fans. Some technical difficulties.
That's my middle name, by the way.
Let's see. Gardner. 1 appearance.
Pitch to Hemrick. Popped up on the infield. First baseman, actually,
Pitcher.
pitcher's going to take it. Helseth.
Innings pitch.
Now batting number 16, Declan Jack.
Innings pitch. 0.1.
For some reason, Declan's donning the number 16 jersey today. He's normally 25. Not sure. Maybe that got left out of the bag on the way this morning, or maybe
Boys will be boys, parents.
maybe it's dirty. We don't know. Cam tries to frame it in. Not going to convince the umpire.
63. Got it now.
What's it on the beer?
I'll tell you after I put the rest of these in.
Some growling coming from the Patriots dugout.
I think the Patriot team just woke up a little bit. Growling. Trying to scare
I know
the
we saw a
opponents.
bag of Sour Patch Kids in the car on the way here ourselves. Breakfast of Champions.
Probably better than Bohangalace, though.
Yeah.
Ohangles.
The 3-0 to Jack. Swung on, fouled off,
Fouled off.
out of play.
Good at bat for Jack.
For some reason our pocket radar went to sleep on us. See if we can wake it up. Now the 3-1. High fly ball, left fielder coming in. Bryant gets under it, loses his hat, and drops the ball.
Drops the ball.
So Jack trying to stretch it, makes it into a stand-up double. Bad throw, backed up by the right fielder. So Mr. Jack reaches on an
Now
error.
batting number 5, Aiden Sanbria.
So Sanabria at the plate. Better back out here and get the wider angle. Fingers are going to be crossed the rest of this broadcast that we don't lose the
Feed.
feed. Yeah.
Pocket radar flashing.
Let's see if it picks up a signal. The first pitch to Sanabria. Inside, 62 mile an hour shirt music.
I like the shirt music. It's a good idea.
Yeah, I listen back at myself at times, foul ball into the backstop, and I'm like cringing. What was I thinking?
I think,
Oh, goodness gracious.
thank good there's only 15 people watching.
Yeah. So Aiden has the nickname of Jesus, I've picked up on.
Okay.
If you keep an ear open to the dugout, you might hear it here while he's at bat. Not sure if that's, just among the teammates or if it's a nickname that follows him. Maybe his middle name, I don't know. Jesus. Hard ground ball under the glove of Holzel. So Jack is going to get down to third. Sanabria with a nice baseball hit.
Good job, Sanabria.
Runners on the corners brings up Tino Ramirez.
So Sanabria is going to have a batting average now. Good for you, Mr. Sanabria.
4 or 5. No, 4.
Got runners at first and third right here.
After the fourth inning.
Yep, first and third with 2 down, top of the 4th.
Where's that eat?
2-out run scoring single.
Ramirez is 0 for 2 today. It struggled yesterday too. He's coming off a hot streak before this tournament. Sanabria goes.
Good steal
Cam
by
throws
Sanabria.
down there, but Sanabria's got the wheels. Head first into second base. Puts another run in scoring position if Ramirez can find a way to get on without an out.
You see
Oh,
softball has to do it even for the field. Just like put those little black slits.
so 1-1 now on Ramirez.
And now they're doing
Tino looking to get out of a little bit of a slump. I think we all know what that's like, right?
They realize how good it was.
Important move, getting to second, takes away the force.
Yeah. Swing and a miss.
I guess Cleveland been out for this all for 4 years.
I think everybody's rooting for Tino here, looking to not only get a base hit, an RBI,
Friendship.
breaking ball outside, 57 mile an hour. That can be effective if you're used to seeing the fastball coming at you. Throw off your timing pretty good.
Get that batter out on his front foot and
All right,
one into the dirt.
rabbit ears from the home plate umpire. Helseth puts one in the dirt. takes it to a payoff pitch with 2 outs, 2 on. I think I'm realizing I need bifocals, JJ, or Brian. Thinking of your son there.
That's fine.
Payoff, swing, drop, third strike. Ramirez hustling down. He beats it out,
Safe,
and
and
now
scores another
Declan
run.
Jack scores. So heads up base running by Declan Jack ties up the game. Ramirez with some wheels gets down to first.
Now batting number 20, Landon Berry.
The dugout calling for a tank of oxygen,
For Declan.
presumed for Declan. He's hustling. He's a hustler on the base paths and in the field.
4th.
He's got great baseball IQ. He's one of those rare kids that his mind is always in the game, whether he's on the field. Ramirez goes. Throw down at Santa Bria is not in time.
So you got time. All right.
So runner advances.
What was the call?
I believe that was a ball, I think, maybe. Hope. Yep, that was a ball. First pitch to Landon Berry. Helseth makes it a 2-0 count. Just a bit outside. So 2 outs, 2 on. Patriots tied up the score at 2. Yep, draws the walk, so Helseth is trying to find that strike zone again.
Now batting number 4, Jens Steiner.
All right, bases loaded, 2 outs, tied game. Thankfully, it's top of the 4th and not top of the 7th.
On a first-third situation, stolen base attempts against Stuckey.
How we look, Brian? Are we still live?
Yep. We're still live up here.
No, I meant on your phone. If you take a look at our live stream.
I was looking at a text from a friend.
Oh
so
yeah, no problem.
You get that some days.
Bad news travels fast, right?
His son's playing today.
Oh, is he on the
this
other team?
Yeah.
What was a good night of looking at the man came
And
up.
so I was giving my friend some grief, like, what kind of dad are you?
It didn't. And the guy got me first.
Called strike on Steiner.
Let's go, gents.
Well, I guess maybe because there was a throw, he was safe, but you came home. So thinking about
It'd be 2 stolen
First
base
pitch
attempts.
outside.
no,
Called strike.
One, I did credit stolen base and I give it constant.
So 2 stolen base attempts.
Pitch to Steiner. Swung on, chopped to third. Probably going to be a quick. Ooh, runs into him. Yeah, going to get called out for that.
Yeah.
Feet first, kind of got
That
out
is the
away
inning.
from him
Or the
and actually
not
touched the
before
third
Patriots
baseman's
tied
feet,
up
so
2-2.
considered a tag. That kind of seems a little cheap, but I mean, I get the idea, right?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
at the same time, no need to apply the tag at all. You just got to step on you or crash into you and hold on to the ball.
Yeah.
All right, so fielder's choice. Hosel on third. Doesn't quite step on the bag, but makes contact with the base runner. Takes us into the bottom of the 4th. Tie score. No one's going to want to contribute to our production costs if we can't stay live on the air, so I won't even beg for pennies at this point. I might have to pay back our 2 sponsors. Apologies to Miss Jean Steiner and Craig Montour. I promise you your money is not wasted, but
Him and Joe have the same batting average.
we're making every effort to stay
486.
live here to the best of our ability.
Leading off the bottom of the fourth, number 9, Cody Hosel.
6.
All right, so back to the mound for the
Do the six
Patriots.
actually play, or is it like those people that have one hit?
Bobby, Carter, Dolan.
You mentioned the weather, yeah.
Taco.
No, I haven't, but it is a beautiful spring day here in Wendell, or Wendell.
And then
Wendell.
Reese's.
I'm never going to get that right.
0-3.
Wendell, North Carolina, home of the Corinth Holders Pirates. High stratus clouds. Well, maybe some cirrus clouds coming in. What do I know? Swing and a miss.
Can you see where the batter's box is over here?
On the right or left?
Or to the right, down the first base line?
Yeah.
And then look at where he's standing.
Yeah, yeah.
The batter's box is too dang big.
Yeah, I would agree. They're a little bit excessive, and I don't know if the inside lines of the batter's boxes were truly 7 inches off. They almost don't look like they were painted. Breaking Ball finds it,
They did paint it.
I think.
did this morning.
Yep.
There's a cart that they can push around, and it just has a aerosol can of
Yeah.
spray paint in it.
Yeah. All right, the 2-2 from Connor Payne. Tries that breaking ball again, but bounces it.
Carter's ERA was
A 6.
7.
See if we zoom in here.
It's the highest on the team.
The payoff, gonna miss.
Missed it at 6-4-6.
So Hosel draws the walk.
Carter's is 5-6-8. And Hall's
Now batting number 16, Dalen Boynton.
Hall's is 4-3.
Trying to remember, I remember Boynton was up and he had a high fly ball out of play on the left field. Swing and a miss on a breaking ball.
Joe's is like sub 1. Oh my God.
You can't swing for the fence on a breaking ball, right? You just gotta try to slap at it, get the bat on the ball, just pick off, just a little bit high, but keeps the runner honest. What were you gonna say?
I don't remember.
I spoke over you. The 0-1 from Payne. Fastball in the gap. Santabria tries to dive for it, but it's going to go out to right field. Nice big gun of a throw. So,
Good base running right
yeah,
there.
definitely good base running.
Now batting number 10,
Boynton with the opposite field single. Pretty cleanly through the gap between first and second. Hemrick came up gunning over to third, but not in time before Hosel gets to the bag safely. No outs here. 2-2
Taco has 19.
game. Bottom of the fourth.
Yeah.
My biggest fear, Brian, is that I'm talking to myself here like Harry Doyle.
I don't think so. Just as bad.
You're fine.
Not worse.
While
It's just us kids up here.
while the broadcast is dead in the water.
Everyone else averages about.
Fastball inside, cuffs him. Nice baseball play there by Connor Payne. Gets Lowry to pop out into
now
shallow
batting number 3,
infield.
Andrew Reynolds.
Pitcher doing some yeoman's work here, catching
Yeah,
a little fly ball in the infield and
yeah.
hustling after it.
It's great at this age because they're still, athletes, even though they pitch, right? So they know how to hustle.
Yeah,
Not to say the pros don't, but
they don't.
nice breaking ball there.
Carter has
But they're getting paid, so.
Exactly. A lot.
Yeah, a lot. Right. And no matter how much they hustle, it never seems like
Hall
enough.
has 13.
Hustle.
12.
The 0-1 needs to come up a little.
3 and
Home
3.
plate ump, giving him that,
Do you think he can pitch better than Holly Springs? Because I didn't see
that motion.
how they did yesterday.
What is it?
How Holly Springs hit. Do you think?
1-1 to Reynolds. Fastball inside, chop fair, just past third base before Steiner can get to it. All the way out to the fence in foul territory. Mansfield picks it up, guns it into Ramirez. Ramirez tries to relay it, not in time. So a feet first triple for Reynolds. Puts 2 more on the board, takes the Rams ahead of the Patriots by 2.
Now batting number 6, DJ Bryant.
This is what it is? No. Another one.
Fortunately, with all my chatter and looking out on the field, I never split back to the wide shot, so our folks were just stuck looking at home plate. Sorry,
We'll give you a refund.
not even an amateur.
Just lobs it in there. It's not.
First pitch to Bryant fouled off, gets him behind the count.
Yeah, but what did they do that off of?
0-1.
Do they do that for someone on the garden on the right?
Payne comes set.
Or did they actually face someone decent?
I don't know. Heritage threw a lot of guys this week.
The pitch, check swing. Sound like it touched the knob of the bat to me.
Let me pull Max Brush.
All right.
Heritage.
I guess that was some other metal sound I heard.
They didn't play well yesterday, but I mean, they have been beating teams like
Reynolds out on third.
good.
1 out. Bunt fouled off.
Get into that general area, and there's a lot of
Rams put on the squeeze bunt, trying to get Reynolds in
there.
I mean, they were
to extend their
a
lead.
good record, and I think they're like 10-2 now.
Declan Jack on first and Jen Steiner on third, playing in on the edge of the grass.
But Holly Springs, they're their top 2 guys too.
Connor Payne deals.
They threw the
Fastball
top 2 yesterday.
misses a
So
little
that had to be fun
outside.
to watch.
Yeah, it was.
That's why I'm gonna take one down.
Home plate umpire puts up the 22.
95 miles an hour. Why? I don't understand. I guess you probably start on yesterday, let them play, and then they finish
The pitch,
at the end of the tournament.
breaking ball, bows him out. Bryant goes back to the
Bring back their guns. and-
back to the dugout to make it 2 outs.
Now batting number 12,
Yesterday.
Dylan Elsa.
I got away with throwing whatever.
Uh-huh.
I bought like 4 innings yesterday. That was nice. I have like all my pitching ones still for 2 games.
Helseth, the third batter in the
Thank you.
lineup for the Rams, third
That was good.
baseman,
Thank you.
pitcher in today's game.
Is that a strike or a ball?
Ball. First pitch to Helseth, a ball.
Hey, you guys know what dugout we're in? Next game?
Payne with that breaking ball misses outside.
Middle Creek away.
That one.
Thank you.
The 2-0, swing and a miss. Good pitch by Mr. Payne. Helseth was swinging for the
Fences.
warning track.
Yeah, he's going to try to
It was a
put
big
that
cut.
up.
I thought about playing or bringing
Big out
Big
right
boy,
here.
too.
Yep, big out right
Yep,
here.
2 outs. Fastball inside. Goes
Can't-
deep into the center field, but
Can of corn.
Mr. Patience gets under it. Plenty of time. What do you think the hang time was on that ball?
Oh,
or
that
take.
had to be
From the
15
crack of the bat. No, seriously. Crack of the bat.
I'll say it was a minute and 45 seconds.
So I've been doing a little study. High fly ball, deep center field, left field, right field. Crack of the bat to the time it hits the ground or the glove. Assuming it doesn't go over the fence, no more than 5 seconds.
5 seconds.
No more, right? So considering, that's probably the longest you're going to have to respond or react. Let's round it down a little bit and say you got, as an outfielder at this level of play, you have roughly 4 seconds plus or minus. So, line drives, high fly balls like that. But let's just say on average you got 4 seconds to get under it. So I don't know that my math really.
It's gotta be more than that.
You think so?
I think it's gotta be longer.
All right, we'll have to look back on that. Take a note. Bottom of the 4th, last out. We'll have to time it and see if I'm right.
Okay.
I mean, it's not a lot of time, right?
No,
Crack
it's
of the
not a lot
bat,
of time, no matter
right?
what.
Crack of the bat. 1001, 1002, 1003, 2004, 2005, I think that ball was already in his glove before I got to 5.
It's almost like perfect game used.
Right.
Be interesting to see that.
So thinking of that on a really lower trajectory hit to the outfield, you know, you have 3 to 4
Even
seconds.
less sec-
Yeah,
less
you have less time, right?
Number 17.
Which
Nick
says
Ham
that-
So is that
off
from
the top of the fifth?
From the hit
To the catch, yeah. Yeah. And I guess the point that I'm trying to make is for these outfielders, they actually have to be more respectful of these, you know, of themselves and everybody for what little time they have to react if they want to keep the ball in front of them, right? And prevent the double or triple. So,
Right.
you know, the worse. There we go. That ball is long, and it is going to be over the fence.
Home run.
Nick Ham with the
Nick Ham with the first home run of the season for the Patriots goes yard, deep left center field. His dad down below here getting a shot.
Proud dad.
Yep, solo home run for Mr. Nick Ham. He got every bit of that
Now
ball.
batting, number 11, Jackson Mansfield.
You kind of knew as
Right-
soon as you saw the
right
center
center
fielder
field.
and the left fielder turn and just look out.
Ball does not fly here either. So that
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
a shot.
Nick is a power hitter to say the least. What a beautiful shot. And that was not the shortest point in the park either.
No, that's not a short fly.
No, no, no.
That was all.
That's going to give some excitement to the Patriots here.
Maybe wake them up to get back into this
forgot to
game.
tell you, I
Yeah.
played one game last night in Diamond Dynasty online, and I had a home run with Anthony Rendon, so I only need like 1 or 2 more hits with them, and I got that for
All right, back to reality.
That's what I need. Rendon.
1-1 count now on Jackson Mansfield. I think that's great for the entire team as well as Mr. Ham.
What's the count?
Outside, meaning, you know, like get it out of your system, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It's like, all right, you guys know it's possible. We can all stop swinging for the fence.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, swing for the base hit. Mansfield goes into right field. Right fielder bobbles it, so Mansfield reaches on an E9.
E9.
Some mojo coming toward the
Now batting, number 12, Brendan Patience.
Patriots lineup.
Heritage is 11-2.
No outs, 1-run game.
Yesterday,
Runner on
and the
first.
other loss was against Wake Forest, 11-10. So I mean, they're
Called strike.
yeah. They beat Millbrook twice, 7-0. Beat Few Play twice. Beat Jordan. Beat Carey.
Carey's not good.
He's a running
Beat
back.
Rolesville Road. I don't know how some of these teams are though. Nightdale 25-0. Nightdale.
No.
Down to 2 bars here, Brian. I'm not sure how long the stream is going to last. Getting reports from viewers that we're starting to buffer again. Let's hope our AT&T mobile data holds up.
2-1 on the count.
Come on, get with it.
I'm looking up stats.
Pay attention.
Shit, you're not paying attention, dude. Neither do I, actually, so.
Big cut by Brendan Patience.
Yeah, that's
So while I've been
only his second appearance
checking on our transmission,
for Heritage.
Mansfield has gotten his way around the infield over to third. The 2-2. Breaking ball.
Well struck
Line drive out to left field. 1 hop. Bryant into second with the ball. So Patience drives in the tying run.
Now batting, number 23, Luke Hemrick.
Oh, Brody can throw over 60. He just throws deep.
On the ground 4 is too.
I remember last time I think
Runner goes, head first dive, throw goes out to center field, but
If someone was gonna have to wear it this week, it was gonna be Gardner or Rappaport.
Good luck getting that clean, moms.
yep, not going to happen. Brendan Patience with another stolen
we
base.
knew we were gonna lose.
Traction, Kane's traction, all easy.
We knew we were gonna lose. So my dad let me pitch. That was the worst idea.
Well, I had a lot of faith that we would have a nice live stream for these 3 games here, but starting to lose faith now. I'm not sure.
My dad actually
Attempted
wanted
bunt
me to throw
fouled
slower than
off.
I was throwing.
Clearly, that's a sacrifice. One, you got to put the
Yeah, no outs. Trying to get
When did he score?
Patience over to third. I'll be honest though, he's got such wheels. I don't even know that they need to go with the sack bunt.
4-4?
4-4, yep. Top of the 5th inning. Seeing some good hits here by the Patriots. Swung on, chopper, under the glove of Holzel. So Patience, head first, not even. Stand up, coming into third. So Hemrick with a, I'm going to say an E5 to be honest.
E5.
Reaches on an
Now
E5.
batting number 16, Declan.
It's
Jack.
Brayson and Glover's probably the first round of the bullpen.
That's just
Hill's the third starter.
right. He started Saturday.
Yeah,
That's what they said.
Hill's the third starter. And then Dunlop's probably out of the pen before Colin and Benison.
Declan 0 for 1
Colin might
at the plate.
Yeah.
First and third, no outs. Tie score.
What's he gonna go for?
No.
Go for, go for, go for.
Come on, go to 4.
Come home.
There we go.
Oh,
Out. So Hemrick gives the sacrifice steal,
Yep, gets into a rundown.
gets the rundown, allows Patience to
Score
score
from third. with
from
his
third.
speed.
Patriots now up by 1 with 1 out.
That's your fault.
5th inning.
Top of the 5th. Called strike. Yeah, still eking along at 2 bars of AT&T.
Heritage has someone with 25 in their pitch.
Jack fouls one off.
Yeah,
I believe batter hit a goose.
I wish we played them again. 'Cause I think
The 1-2. High fly ball, deep center field. Reynolds gets under it, makes it 2 outs.
yeah.
Brady Byler up to bat.
Now batting number 2, Brady Byler.
Byler closed out yesterday's 1-run win against Cardinal Gibbons. First pitch up,
Swinging first
swings.
He called me too.
Bryant from left field on the run, gets under it.
But not before the Patriots score 3, taking the lead 5-4.
For
Wait, you
Heritage,
should have said in the home run by blah, blah,
for Heritage yesterday.
Yep, so Nick Ham starts a rally there in the top of the 5th inning for the Patriots with a solo home run.
Team responds.
Brings it into a 1-run game, and then between Mansfield and Patience, tag team it to
On the season.
get it
Confuse
was
Rolesville
Patience over to third, right?
Yep,
And
yep.
They
then
didn't throw their 1 and 2 yet, but
I think we saw Hemrick get to first, and then sacrifice steal,
Yep,
intentionally
yep, yep.
stopping halfway in the base path to clear the way for.
Forcing a rundown, and next thing you know, we get a couple of runs in the score sheet.
down there at the bottom.
So it looks like Hayden Phones is taking the bump for the Patriots. Oh no, I'm good, thanks.
Now pitching for the Patriots, number 19, Hayden Bone.
Has 25 inning pitch. Coaches number 1, 25 inning pitch.
That's actually a kid from, it was number
Phones, one of the freshmen on the team this year.
he has like,
He is.
Not sure.
One of two, I think, or three.
Oh no, I think we have more than 3 freshmen.
right? Is he already?
Nonetheless, all of them have been contributing.
Yeah.
Not only in the win streak, but in all of the wins so far this season.
That's I think
Future's bright.
Yeah, I think this JV program only stands to continue the success next season. Obviously, a number of sophomore are going to move up to varsity,
No, that's next.
but from what I understand, the eighth grade class has quite a few ball players, talented ball players coming up next season. So, and I know there were a number of freshmen that unfortunately didn't make this team, but it just goes to show how deep the talent is in this school district. And those young men certainly have a strong chance next season to make it in as a sophomore. We saw Ben Brockman in that boat this year. Couldn't quite squeeze into the roster last year, but makes it this year and has been a great addition in the bullpen as a southpaw. First pitch from Phones, a fastball, swing and a miss, 77 miles an hour. So Phones reaching back, throwing a little bit of gas. I think it's the hair that gives him the velo. What do you think?
I think it's
Extra?
a deterrent for the velo. Slows him down.
Slows him down? All right. Mom and Dad, if you're listening, Hayden could actually probably touch 80 if he goes with a buzz cut per Mr. Von Det.
I think that's what we'll have.
Spin rate there. I wish I had a TrackMan. That was a very high spin rate there in a breaking ball.
Is the one that has
Have to start that one at the helmet of the batter, I think, to get it into the strike zone.
in here because it's 25 innings pitched, 40 days.
The 2-1. Swing and a miss. Another fastball. Right past the barrel of the bed. Love seeing the fastball pitchers. Gas. Fouled off.
Milk, second guy.
Just about touched 80 there, 79.
Yeah. All right. I guess he can keep the hair. The 2-2 again. Chopped. Ramirez. Oh. Throws a little wide. Drew Jack off the bag, who attempted to swipe the tag.
Now batting number 15, Carter De Silva.
Better give folks a wide view of the infield. So
Feel free to definitely be facing Heritage today, so. This year Heritage played.
no outs, 1-run game in the bottom of the 5th inning. Runner on first. Hayden Phones to Cam, fouls it off. Reaches back, but releases that one a little too early. Phones come set. Breaking ball. Barry does a great job keeping it in front of him. Holds Cam at first. Fastball, slap that, high fly ball into right field. Hemrick gets under it. Cam retreats to first.
Now batting number 14, Jack Wiggins.
So De Silva
See like full stats, like who got stolen bases, who got this and that.
fly out to right field to Hemrick for the first out.
Alright, remember him?
Cam
Oh,
gets picked off.
Was off.
Well done. Great move by Phones. All right, with this performance now, I'm going to say Aiden's got to grow the hair longer.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think there's something with the hair.
Yeah, absolutely.
14.
I mean,
Noah has 12.
could have been 15 if you saw that this on.
so 2 outs now. Nobody on.
Well, no, it got put in play.
Trying to think of who he reminds me of. There's somebody in the pros that Hayden resembles, and I can't put my finger on it. He's got that slender build,
They're up like 16-2.
and he just throws gas. Right?
Randy Johnson.
Yeah, a little bit of a young Randy Johnson.
and tall.
Yeah. There's somebody else out there too, maybe a little bit more modern day.
Did you just call me old?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm there with you. Don't worry.
And they switch it. So
It's hell getting
Who is? Oh goodness, it's somebody. I just have to. He's a high-profile fastballer. I don't know if it's the Nationals, the Mets, maybe DeGrom. Somebody, but I like it though. It's somebody you can recognize when they're on the mound.
Mm-hmm.
Give us a zoomed-up look at the action. Just loses him. All right. Well, with that pickoff move,
Now batting number
certainly
9, Cody Hosel.
they threw their number 2 yesterday. Who did? Young Creek. Really?
Is he out?
I feel like Hosel
Yeah, they're both out.
must have reached on an error or something, but he's
The,
says here he's 0 for 0.
Walk and a hit by pitch.
Walk and hit by pitch. Thank you. So that would make it 0 0. Swing and a miss.
Out ahead of that a little bit. Off-speed pitch.
there's 79 pitches. And reliever.
Declan Jack holding Wiggins over at first.
They've only thrown 5.
Phones deals. Fastball again past the barrel of the bat.
Actually,
If only I had a third eye, I could look at the radar, game changer, the field, and my iPad. Runner goes. Ooh, that was a nice
Was that a
pitch,
strike?
but no. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Hosel. Wiggins advances. I'm going to call that without a throw there,
Yeah.
defensive indifference.
Yep.
Breaking ball. Goodbye. The old bow and arrow by the home plate umpire sends him back to the dugout.
Inning on that strikeout. As we head into the 6th, Apex Friendship 5, Rolesville 4.
This has become a good game.
Yes.
Yeah, I like how deep the bullpen is for the
Yeah.
Patriots.
Yeah.
how do you have 18 innings full scroll?
Between Coach Vargas and Coach Chrisman,
That's literally not.
showing variety on the bump, right?
Yeah.
Bringing in any number of pitchers.
Yep.
I don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves. Obviously, we got 2 more innings to go here, right?
Yeah.
And it's only a one-run game, so
A lot of baseball
yeah,
to play.
a lot of baseball. But I think the Patriots are definitely motivated to stay in this. I don't know if they're really looking at the 6-win streak the way I do, or as far as from a stats perspective.
I'm with
but
you. I think we pay more attention to it than the kids do.
I think they pay attention to things like sunflower seeds, Sour Patch Kids,
Girls.
yeah, music,
Yeah.
what their reflection looks like in the mirror,
Sleep.
sleep,
Dirty
Yeah.
clothes.
TikTok.
TikTok.
I hate TikTok.
I can't. JJ doesn't really do anything on it. I just.
Extra base hits.
I call it Tickgram and Instatalk.
Now pitching for Rolesville,
Some-
number 7.
You know, any profits just go right to China.
Yeah, exactly.
that's
As well
my
as their
problem.
brains, frankly.
Yeah. They don't know it. Among many other things, but yeah.
Yeah.
Joe has 10 extra base hits and 8 singles.
All right, let's see if we have any live comment engagement from YouTube.
He doesn't talk. He's shy, but.
Rob Mansfield giving us a heads up that the stream is a bit choppy, but it's okay. Thank you, Rob. Look forward to having you in the booth with us at the next home game.
That's like my road to the city. He's got like a 14.
Don't know when that is, though.
Leading off the
Me
top of the
neither.
6th.
You know,
It's mostly because of the rain.
yeah, do you know how
The
many
weather.
games we have?
Oh,
left?
my God.
14.
Yeah,
something
it's
like
ridiculous
that.
how many games have been rescheduled. I don't think they're going to play them all.
No, I don't think they can get them all in. It's 14 games.
Yeah.
And the travel season starts before
Yeah.
that's over.
Ramirez starts the inning off for the Patriots. With a call, swing and a miss.
Ball outside.
Next pitch goes low and out. Mr. Mike Ham is still celebrating his son's solo home run in the last inning. Rightfully so. Breaking ball. Finds it.
If you see a bright star over this direction, that would be the Ham family.
Big smile on Mr. Ham, right?
Last 3 seconds of the game.
Swing and a miss. Pass ball, so Ramirez is going to reach. Yep. Isn't that the second time he's done that? Who else? There was somebody else. Yeah, same kid, right? Same player. So Ramirez.
What are the,
Now batting number
what are
20.
the odds of that?
Langdon Berry.
So technically has 4 strikeouts, but he's been on base twice.
Yep.
That player.
Yeah. The on base percentage, whatever it takes. All right, Barry up to bat. Pronounce the pitcher's name for me, Brent. Leach? Leiched?
Is it Leicht?
No.
Yeah. Wait, no, it's not him.
I don't know who number 7.
Leicht?
They don't have a number 7 on.
No, I'm looking at Game Changer.
Oh, then it's Leicht.
If it's
Leicht?
If it's Austin, yes.
Yep,
If it's
A.
Austin-
Leicht.
If it's
Austin
then
Leicht?
It's Leicht.
Leicht.
Leicht. We figured it out yesterday. It's German. Leicht.
Oh, I was going to go for Norwegian.
It means easy or easily.
All right, Mr. Leicht on the mound for the Rams. Barry shows the bunt but draws it back. Brings Helst in from third. Man.
Helseth?
Helseth, thank you. Right down the middle. 3-0, you got to let that one go, right? Ramirez leads, goes, hit and run. Oh, fielder's choice. All right.
First
Sacrifice.
Put them in scoring.
Now
Ground
batting
ball.
number 4, Jens Steiner.
And with the speed of Ramirez, Steiner has definitely an opportunity here to bring him around to make it a 2-run game.
How many outs?
1 out.
1 out. Okay.
Steiner's 0 for 3 today. If only I had the memory of like Michael Kay or David Cohn, I could tell you, whoa, just past the elbow. I could make it sound really smooth and tell you what they did the prior at bat and all that, but
Boy,
no.
you know how they all have
Yeah,
statistic guys
sure.
standing in there buzzing into their ears.
Yeah, yeah. Cheaters.
Uh-huh.
Home plate ump,
You ever
given the motion to pull it up.
do you follow hockey?
No, it's too. I can't even. I went to a couple hockey games. I can't even. Yeah, I'm looking left. The puck's down on the other side of the ice. Foul ball under the hand of Coach Chrisman out on third. I think Coach Vargas swapped with Chrisman today because Coach Vargas took 2 or 3 to the feet almost.
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Some screamers.
Yes.
Giving the young man, the younger coach, the hot corner. The 2-1 to Steiner. Right down the middle.
I asked about hockey. That's the Canes' old broadcast. broadcaster is named John Forsland.
Yeah, go ahead. Speak up.
No, it's all right.
The pitch swung on, going to be in the gap. Oh, just under the glove of Wiggins, and Ramirez easily reaches. Steiner going to get down to
Steiner
second.
stretches it out to second.
Yep. So the Patriots make it a 2-run game.
17, Nick Hand.
Good for Jen Steiner getting out of a little bit of a slump with a really nicely hit hard ground ball just past Wiggins. I don't give that. I mean, in my book, I'm
That's a base
scoring
hit.
that a base hit.
Well, that's a base hit.
Yeah.
There's no
I mean,
question.
unless he dove and
There's no,
touched it.
No,
but,
there's
yeah.
no question. That's a base. Even if he touches
If
it,
he
that's
came
a
up
base
with
hit.
it, that would just be a hell of a play. But
He wouldn't have been able
Nope.
to get the throw. His momentum was going the wrong direction.
well, Brian, look who's back at the plate. Babe Ruth. Oh, I mean Nick Ham.
Oh, it's not? Their shoes?
If he points his bat out though. Oh,
What Australia think?
no, I think that wishful thinking on my behalf.
Which I really did yesterday was Charlie Kirk. When I hit it.
Strong boy. Swings a big bat. 1 out, 2-run game. Runner on second. Jen Steiner. He's got some speed. Inside. Nobody wants to get hit, but Nick looked like he was willing to wear it if he.
He was. He didn't make any movement to.
No,
get
not
out
very
of the way
much.
of it.
I know it's just confusing. It's like this.
The 1-0 from Leish. Breaking ball goes too far outside. Sprechen Sie Deutsch? No? 9?
Barely English.
Yeah, me too. All right, 2-1 on Ham now. Leish. Throws it inside. Whoops. 31 now on Ham. Was that a first pitch that he hit out? I can't remember what the count was.
It was.
Yeah, first pitch. Runner goes. Whoop. Whoop. Steiner, he'll be back in time. Head first. That'll distract the attention of the pitcher.
As well as several of the infielders.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. I don't know that that was planned or not, but
Yeah, it looked like
fortunately he was able to retreat.
somebody missed a sign, I think.
Just past the upper arm. Ham draws the walk.
Now batting number 11, Jackson Mansfield.
Noah Syndergaard. That's it.
There you go.
That is it. Craig Montour chiming in, one of our sponsors during yesterday's game. Thank you, Mr. Montour. Coming to us, watching the live stream from Tacoma, Washington State. Same pitch there to Mansfield.
High and tight.
Yeah. Just off the left arm. So pass ball, wild pitch, going to let the runners advance easily to second and third.
Yeah, wild pitch, not a pass ball. Yeah, wild pitch.
We play the second game tomorrow, right?
Yeah, the 1 o'clock.
I'm not saying.
So funny you mentioned earlier about the Velcro.
Uh-huh.
I do actually have a thing of sticky back Velcros with me,
I had his back.
but they leave little adjustment. So Steiner crosses the plate, make it a 3-run game. Mansfield still at the plate with a 3-0 count. Ham gets down to third, so now he becomes another threat to score with 1 out.
Pitcher looks
Leicht is struggling a little bit here. Deals. Oh, well, that didn't feel good, but Jackson's going to tough it out, make it down to first base. That's a stinger. Going to leave a
Now
mark.
batting number 12, Brendan Patience.
Looks like we're going to get a pitching change here.
Yeah. So while the coach for the Rolesville Rams comes out to the mound, really don't have any commercials to run, Brian, except to thank everybody for tuning in to our very choppy and buffered live stream. Thanks to AT&T with their fabulous coverage here in Wendell, North Carolina. Very weak 2 out of 5 bars. A rare moment of silence in the stadium while we make a pitching change. Just a reminder, Apex Friendship Patriots facing off against the Rolesville Rams. Oh, it doesn't look like we're going to do a pitching change after all. So Leicht is going to stay in. Maybe going to look to get Patience to ground into a... Oh, he's safe.
Steals the base at second.
Mansfield makes it first to second.
Good. Second, get rid of the force.
Nick Ham's still down on third.
Then a second and
That was a
third.
strike looking. Swing and a miss. 2 for Mr. Patience. 1 out. Runners second and third.
Infield
up by
in.
3.
Infield in to protect that runner on third base.
High fly ball, right center field.
Everybody
coming
tagging on
in.
this fly ball.
Hosel gets under it, makes the throw. That's going to be close, but Nick Ham crosses the plate. So that makes it a 4-run game now for the Patriots. So a sac fly for Brendan Patience with an RBI. Mansfield.
Now batting number 13, Simon Martone.
Martone pitching the 6th inning in yesterday's matchup against Cardinal Gibbons with a nail biter in the 7th inning as the Patriots held on to a lead just a bit outside.
Just a bit outside by about 20 feet.
Yeah, so the old behind the back pitch. Seen those before. Actually, Simon has seen those before. Not too many games ago.
Yeah.
It was this season, as a matter of fact. The 1-0. Leicht makes it a 1-2 or a 2-0.
Two balls, man on third, excuse me. 4-run lead.
Hard chopper to the third baseman. Crossed for the 3rd out. So Martone gets the bat on the ball, but
As we head to the bottom of the 6th,
not hard enough to get it through the infield.
extend their lead, 8-4.
It's good contact, though. Going into the bottom of the 6th inning, Patriots are up by 4 now. Kind of stretching out that lead, making it a little bit more comfortable. Noah Syndergaard back on the bump for the Patriots. I mean, Hayden Phones, my bad. A young clone of Noah Syndergaard. That's a big compliment. Thank you again, Mr. Montour, for helping me out. Stomach's starting to growl. Didn't eat breakfast, Brian.
Gotta have,
Yeah,
most
gotta have the
important meal of the
nutrition,
day.
right?
Looks like we got a couple of changes. JJ Vondet pretending to play first base.
No, he's a stud over there. What are you talking about pretending? JJ's like an outside linebacker at first base. He doesn't let anybody get through that bag without going through him first, and they don't go through him either. They bounce off him. And he doesn't hesitate to scramble to make plays.
Leading off the bottom of the sixth, number 16, Dale Boynton.
Boykin 1 for 1. Oh, wow, Game Changer is doing some fun stuff here. All of a sudden it shows Hemrick at the plate. I'm not sure what's going on there. Oh, that was Martone for Hemrick. Okay. It's catching up here with the superb cellular service. First pitch, swung on, fouled out of play behind the grandstands. Eventually my Game Changer feed will catch up, just so everybody at home knows you're not alone with the poor service. Phone puts a lot of spin on a breaking ball, bounces it just to the side of the plate.
Catcher goes out to the pitcher to see how that pitcher's holding up right now.
Really struggling to get the feed on, so that tells me AT&T is.
I've never had good luck with AT&T.
Ground ball to the shortstop across. Bad throw there. Going to be an E6.
Yeah.
Now batting number 10, Taylor Lowry.
I think we cursed JJ talking about it.
Yeah, talking him up too much. Sorry about that.
Normally he's going to pick that.
Landon Berry with the hustle down the first base path like every good catcher with nobody on.
First pitch strike.
74-mile-an-hour fastball. Pickoff not in time. Heritage Huskies are filing into the stadium. Must be playing in the next game. Shows the bunt. Very effective. Phones, bare hands it, turns. Excellent play over to first base. That looked like a Noah Syndergaard play.
Yeah.
Noah Phones is a ball player, folks. I'm sure his mom and dad already know that, as does he. First pitch fouled off into the backstop. Runner goes, catcher throws, not in time, a little offline. Trying to fix some of our software here. The technology gremlins are always eager to greet us during the middle of a broadcast. So breaking ball gets away from Berry, allows the runner on third to score, makes it a 3-run game. Let's hope we don't have a repeat of yesterday's.
It feels like
deja vu all over again here. Bottom of the 6th, we gave up 1 run. Boys gave up 1 run. Then the 7th, it just kept Crusaders kept chipping away.
Yep. A couple of balls thrown into
some defensive sloppiness. Spiked that one. All right, so Phones needs to find
DJ Bryant.
find a rhythm.
We're gonna get a change
Walks. Yeah, game changer is hung up here. Somebody needs to go tell Mr. Jack his feed is not feeding. Which probably tells you ours is not either.
here. Right.
Down to 1 bar, for goodness sake. Give me a tin can and string. Well, at least we'll be able to watch this back later this evening.
Maybe.
Maybe, yeah. So I don't even know what the count is.
It's new
New batter, Bryant, left fielder, southpaw, over the top of the helmet. 1 out. Yeah, down to 1 bar. Fabulous. Fastball, swing and a miss.
Big out.
75 mile an hour. Phones reaches back. Not bad. Second inning, mid 70s. The Rams trying to distract the Patriots. Ooh. So Phones kind of think the spider tack might have held on to that one a little too long.
Yeah.
Runner advances on a wild pitch. The maturity level of this age is always impresses me. Runner goes, catcher throws, and he's done. Gets him. Steiner with the tag, Barry with the throw. Eliminate the threat down at third to put a second out on the board, and I just goofed up the count. What do we got down there, Brent?
I think it's 3-1.
Yeah, I thought he called that a ball.
Yeah, I would agree with you. Yep, 3-1. Home plate ump heard my request for the count.
Right on cue.
Says that guy up in the box is clueless, not paying attention. The pitch to Bryant. Bounces
inside.
into the glove of Barry. So Bryant draws the walk.
Now batting number 1, Marvin Quintero.
I would tell you where in the field Mr. Quintero is playing. Huh?
Second base.
Second base. Excellent. Ground ball through the infield. Martone comes up with it, but holds back as the runners hold at second. Bryant holds at second.
Now batting number 4, Eli Camp.
Just thought of something.
I'm gonna go try something, and it might be too little, too late. I'm gonna go take a walk upstairs and see if my external antenna will help any. Hopefully it didn't take us off the air. Oh yeah, that actually helped quite a bit. Still at 1 bar.
Now batting number 15, Carter De Silva.
Ground ball right between shortstop and third base.
So Bryant advances over to third. Base is loaded now with 2 outs. Phones just needs to get a ground ball in the infield. First pitch misses. Second pitch, ground ball. Vondet backhanded, falling away, tries to get it to Phones. Now we got a rundown. There it is, third out. So Landon Berry
The run will score.
gets the picks up the ball that Vondet was trying to toss over to Phones as he was falling backwards. Tough play to make, but Berry comes up with it, guns it down to third to Steiner to tag the runner who had overrun third looking at home. And even if that didn't play out, the runner behind him was advancing. So Patriots prevent any runs from scoring before they end the inning.
Yep.
Keep it at a 3-run game as we go into the top of the 7th inning. So Rams feeling a little bit of excitement, a little bit of confidence, feeling like they're tasting some potential.
Maybe a little blood in the water.
Yeah,
right?
a little blood in the water. But the Rams don't swim, I don't think, do they?
Sure they do.
But if there's blood in the water, the Rams are the blood.
Yeah.
And I would argue the Patriots might be the Sharks. But nonetheless, Patriots looking to make it 6 in a row, take it to an 800 club. Looks like Vondet is going to lead off. I wish I could tell you what the lineup is, but
I'll be back.
yeah.
I think it's 14 for 16.
Again, thanks to everybody for finding us on YouTube at Live from Behind the Backstop. Having a terrible day with production quality.
14, JJ Vondet.
So Vondet, usually a starting first baseman, but with 3 games back-to-back, yesterday, today, and tomorrow, Coach Vargas giving him a little bit of a break at the start of the game. Declan Jack started over on first, concedes the position over to Vondet. Both gentlemen excellent first basemen and excellent batters. .67 miles an hour, misses just below the strike zone. Got a 2-0 count there.
3-0.
3-0. I'm always a day late.
Now batting number 2, Brady Byler.
So Vondet draws the walk. Brady Byler at the plate. Did you get a video of him getting down to first? Leicht trying to find the strike zone on Byler, but can't yet. Vondette down on first, no outs. Patriots up by 3. Under the arms of Byler. Oh, wait, that was a strike. My bad. So the 1-1 gets through the infield. Brady Byler with the hit.
Moves the runner first and second.
Now batting number 3, Tino Ramirez.
Ramirez up to bat now.
It might be.
All the Patriots are getting in on the batting action here. Getting the bat on the ball.
What is the umpire doing?
All right, not sure what's going on out here, but Coach Vargas. Home plate umpire needed to take a bathroom break. Apologies, we're trying to find out. Something happened with the home plate umpire. He stepped away from the game. Hopefully nobody's been heckling him. I haven't heard anything. Have you? Maybe he's got a medical issue. Yeah. All right. Well, a little unscheduled. We'll have to call this an unscheduled 7th inning stretch. So, for those of you who are able to see this live,
One of the umpires defected and left the field.
well, he at least excused himself to the restroom, to the facilities. So I think we can all sympathize. Everybody's human, or at least I am. So, you know, when duty calls,
Stuff happens.
you have to serve. I don't know how else to say it. So Leicht still out on the bump for the Rolesville Rams. I think their coach trying to stretch his bullpen out through this game without sending in a reliever. We have Vondette out on second, Byler at first with no outs, and Tino Ramirez, home plate umpire, is making his way back to the field. See if the stadium gives him a round of applause when he returns, or at least some gesture of gratitude for coming back.
I don't think I've ever seen anything like
No?
that.
Hey,
Holy moly. Just
anything can happen in high school baseball, Mr. Vondette.
evidently.
Right?
Evidently. Oh, we should give him a standing ovation.
Yes.
From the booth.
Yes, here we go. A little bit of clapping for the home plate umpire who's coming back on the field. He's been a good ump, a little
Yeah,
wide
yeah.
strike zone to
Yep.
start the game, but
Yep.
seems to have,
Dialed it in.
yeah, he was holding it in, that's for sure. Not to be too graphic, but, you know, hey,
We're at least keeping it PG.
at some point, the coffee kicks in, you know? All right, back to live action. Patriots versus Rams. Beautiful bunt. So a sack. Oh, drops the ball. So Ramirez reaches. Is this the third time Ramirez reaches on a
on it.
Now
Holy
batting
Hannah.
number 20, Langdon Berry.
I mean, he's going to reach on an error there, but nonetheless, he's having a terrific day for stats. Barry at the plate now. Sadly, I think most people aren't even seeing all this live now. Called strike, first pitch from Leicht, because the service is just
So slow,
so weak.
they'll get it next week.
Yeah,
probably,
exactly.
by the time the gerbils get to it.
Back down to 1 bar service, touch home,
Double.
flubs it at first.
Missed
So,
it. He missed it at first.
all right. Well, they get the
You get one.
they
Get
get the
one out, and
they get an out, prevent another run from scoring. Yeah, we're toggling between 1 and 2 bars, so
Now batting Jen Steiner.
nice breeze, but the wind's picking up left to right. Steiner had a nice hit in his last at bat. I do remember that much.
yeah.
I barely remember the umpire leaving the stadium, but I do at least remember Gents getting a nice hit under the glove of the shortstop. Another chopper to short. Fielded and not going to get him at first, so
Run scores.
Steiner beats out the throw. Run scores, making it another 4-run game. Somebody is safe over at third. Is that Mr. Vondet?
No,
No, he
came home.
came home, but they touched the plate before he scored.
Yep.
Right? All right. Maybe that's... I don't know who that is. Is that Ramirez over there? That must be Ramirez. Steiner, same play as before. Where are they going to go with it? Either they're going to let Steiner... Oh. Okay, well, that worked to the Patriots. Steiner bumps into the shortstop as he was he flipping the ball, or what was going on there?
I think he was trying to flip the ball
To the second baseman?
There's got to be a
Now batting number
runner
17.
interference.
Yeah.
Maybe, or I guess not though.
But nonetheless, I got 10-5, but 10-6. Thank you. I never quite learned how to count. Ham yanks one past Coach Chrisman. Foul, that is. Yeah, again, Game Changer is not updating.
Well, you could probably start breaking down now,
Well,
or not.
it's top of the 7, so Rolesville has to get their last at bats, right?
Yeah.
So the Patriots have played 2 games as guests, as visitors rather. Guests, listen to me. I hope so. Ham fouls another one off. Again, his last at bat, or two at bats ago. Solo home run to start a rally that brought the Patriots back in the lead, and he yanks another one deep into left, but not quite as long. But
Quite foul.
yes, very foul. Keeps the count 0-2. Home plate umpire looking for some baseballs. We got a bunch up here, Blue. I do think they should go back to the blue umpire jerseys, don't you? Swing and a miss. Foul tip into the glove to ends the inning. So go into the bottom of the 7th. Rolesville Rams
Top of the 7th.
going to try to make one last go at it.
In the bottom of the 7th.
4 innings if they can, or 4 runs rather in this next half inning if they have any chance at it. I was looking at the Heritage Huskies record. They on quite a tear themselves.
Yeah.
I don't know what the competition is in their neck of the woods, but they're outside of Wake Forest. Is that correct, Brent?
Yep.
So
They lost to Wake Forest and then they lost yesterday
yeah.
to Holly Springs.
Yeah, Holly Springs has got a great club over there, and mostly freshmen. But they're definitely competitors. Friendship dropped one of their 2 losses to Holly Springs. So 21 on the mound, Mr. Carson Clifton.
Now pitching for the Patriots, number 21, Carson Clifton.
Clifton closed out the game a couple Fridays ago against Panther Creek. Patriots were beaten up on a freshman Panther Creek team pretty heavily. We'll see if Carson can continue that run here. Just about touching 70 miles an hour with a warm-up pitch there.
Leading off the bottom of the 7th, number 14, Jack Wiggins.
First pitch called strike. Clifton deals. Another pitch down the middle, fouled off.
Okay, that's it.
Brings the batter behind in the
I'm
count.
gonna go 1,062. No, one. Just sharp is there. Not one.
1 ball, 2 strikes now on the batter. Oh, spikes that one. I don't know if that was a fork ball or what he was trying to do there. All right, so around the infield, looks like Steiner still on third, Ramirez on short, Byler on second, and Vondet on first. Foul ball out of the stadium. 2-2 count remains.
When you say moon box, it doesn't mean.
All right. Batter keeps putting the balls out of the park, but in the wrong direction. Another foul ball. Not enough room, though. Heads toward the batting cages and bullpen on the left side. Not sure what team that is warming up out there. Is that Heritage? Heritage Huskies. And I don't know who their opponents are. Do you, Brent?
Middle Creek.
Middle Creek coming in. Middle Creek Mustangs to play the next game. Clifton with the pitch. He's doing a great job of getting this batter to pop the ball up.
1939, sorry.
See if we have any new comments in YouTube. Clifton misses just outside. Fly ball, deep left field.
Yes, no. Yes.
Number 11, Jackson Mansfield, over his shoulder, going back, gets
Now
under
batting
it.
Number 9, Cody Ozel.
Coach Chrisman advising the outfield to play deep, no doubles.
Keep everything
Yeah.
in front of you.
Yeah, I think Coach Chrisman and myself subscribe to the same logic there, right?
Yes, sir.
Better to play deep and
Yep.
allow good baseball hits to yield singles and prevent doubles and triples to the best of your ability.
Especially when you got
Yes.
a little bit of a cushion.
Yep. You got 4 runs and you're in the last half of an inning. You don't want to give anything away. Swing and a miss.
Pitch by Mr. Clifton.
This I can go down there.
Let's see if I'll have any luck getting game changer.
A little high and tight on that one.
2 balls, 1 strike. Barry makes a mound visit. Chat with Clifton about signals, signs, or just to talk about the ride home. 72 mile an hour, finds that outside edge.
Pitch by Mr. Clifton.
Yeah. Yet another bullpen pitcher, adding to the depth of this JV team. Ooh. That was, I think he was swinging to save his head.
Defensive
Yeah.
swing.
Yeah, it was.
That was heading for the pie hole.
Yes, sir. That was going to go right to the helmet. And same pitch. Good for you, Carson.
Mr. Clifton.
When you feel him nibbling,
Now batting number 16.
Pull the line.
Dale.
that's right.
Point game.
2 outs here.
One more out and got this thing wrapped up.
Yep, and then we'll be back again tomorrow morning for another 10 a.m. start. Except at least tonight, it won't be on such a short turnaround. Swing and a miss. Made the mistake last night of checking in on the old work laptop at 10:30. That was the wrong thing. Chopped to third. Steiner plays it on the hop, fires it across. Jack with the nice stand tall stretch to end the game.
As the Patriots edge out the Rams.
All right, folks, we'll see you here tomorrow morning as the Patriots have made it 6 in a row, and they look to go for 7 against Heritage Huskies. Thank you for your